guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lexi and today I'm introducing my 2021 Project Pan. I am very excited to do this project, but I am also a little bit nervous. This will actually be my first year-long Project Pan, so I feel that I'll have a little bit of a learning curve, but I am really excited to get into it and help get some products used up. One of my big goals is to really reduce the number of products that I have in my collection. I will be doing a makeup inventory soon, so please keep an eye out for that. But a large part of the reason I want to do this project is because I'll actually also be going on a no-buy this year. My makeup collection really has grown far greater than I can really manage on a day-to-day basis. So this will really help me to pare this down. So since this is the first Project Pan that I'm doing for such an extended period of time, I wanted to give myself a little bit of flexibility. So what I decided is to do a rolling style Project Pan with between 5 and 10 products at a time. I figured this would allow me to have a smaller project if I really feel the need to focus on just a few things. But if I'm feeling the creative space to add a few more in and feel that I can really work those in and see good progress on all of them, I also want to give myself that opportunity. I will be doing 1 month updates at the beginning of the month, so please keep a lookout for those to stay along with me and keep track of the progress. And then I will also be allowing myself quarterly refreshes. So at the end of every 3 months, I'd be able to roll out anything that I'm just maybe not getting enough use out of, or because of the season change, it's just not working for me. But just make sure that the project stays fresh and I feel like I'm really moving forward with a lot of it. And then lastly, as far as house cleaning goes for the structure of this project, I am more focused on individual products here. But if I do decide to bring in an item from a palette or a duo or anything like that, I will be counting each pan as an item. That will come up a little bit later in the video, but just know that it's not necessarily a palette, but just each pan is its own item. Without any further to do, let's just get into the products that I've first chosen. So I have decided to go with a few things that I think I can get out by the end of the first month. I think it'll just help give me that motivative push, and it'll also give me some time to look at some other things that I'd like to roll in that'll be with me for a few more months. So to start, I do have the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. This is just a little sample size, and I do have about half of it used up. So I do foresee myself using this up by the end of the month. It's really nice, helps fill your pores, and it also is supposed to help prevent environmental stressors on your skin. I don't know how much it does that, but it really is just a very enjoyable primer. I love the way it feels, I love the texture, I love how it helps my makeup wear. So I don't see any problem getting through this, and I really am excited to move it out of my collection. And then the next one we're coming to is kind of my complexion product for this round, and it's the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Liquid Concealer, and I am in the shade 4 Fair. I decided to go ahead and do this one because we are in the winter, and I am pretty much at the lightest that I get, and this is one of the lightest concealers in my collection. So I'm just over halfway within the little screen, but it does come up a little farther, so we'll see how much we can get used up in this. This is actually my first time using this product, so we're just going to have to see how this one goes, but it does have a small amount of product, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to get through it quickly, and I have really been enjoying it, so hopefully this will work out well for me. Then the next one I have, I'm sure I'll be able to finish up by the end of the month. It's the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This is just a sample size, and I only have about a third left of it, so I'm sure I'll be able to get this knocked out. It is a beautiful setting powder. It looks great with everything, so I'm not too worried about getting this one out, and then it'll just reduce my powder collection by one, which will be great. I also have here the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is in the shade gray, and I definitely don't like the color. I bought this when I was looking for a very cool toned pencil, and well, I found it in this, but in reality it ended up being just a bit too cool toned for me. So again, with it being in the winter time, I just really think that it is the best time to use such a cool pencil. So hopefully we'll be able to move through this quickly. I'm not exactly sure how long this will take me to use up, but I don't have too many brow pencils in my collection, and this is definitely the one that I'm ready to get out. Next up, we have the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. Yep, and this is in the shade After Midnight, so it's just that black. This is something that's not going to give me a whole lot of trouble to work through. This is actually my everyday mascara. Typically, I'll actually have both a full size and a travel size open at once. That's because I like to keep my full size here where I typically do my makeup, but I also like to keep a little one in my purse for touch-ups, or if I'm really rushing and need to do some makeup on the go. With 2020 being as it's been, I just really haven't been out or in a rush to do my makeup. So this has been open for a while, and I just want to make sure to get it used up before it goes bad. I just want to get this particular tube out. This next product is probably the one I am most nervous about in all of this project. It is a lip product, is why. And just with as little as we're going out, and whenever you do go out, you have a mask on, so I don't know how much I'll actually be able to use this, but this is a lip product by Be Creative Makeup. I actually got it on a trip to Amsterdam in 2019, so I really just need to move it out of my collection because it is getting older, but it does just have a special place in my heart, and I absolutely love the color. It's actually what I'm wearing today, so I just want to get as much use out of it as I possibly can before it goes bad. So hopefully I'll make some good progress on this. We're really just going to have to see how this one goes. But this is in the shade 3 Foxy, so I'm hoping we can get this one used up, but again, it's just going to be time that'll tell. So we'll see how that goes and how successful we can be with the lip product. Next up, I do have the last 4 items to start off this project pan. This is the RMS Beauty Living Luminizer Glow Quad. So just to show you, I have a lot of progress on all of this. I actually do have pan on all of them, and they are all mostly used up, I believe. So here we have Bertini Bronzer, Champagne Rosé, Living Luminizer, and then Magic Luminizer. But I actually do have a backup of this palette, so I really just want to get this whole little guy out of my collection. And I do have a lot of great use on this, so I'm hoping that it'll go pretty quickly. We're just going to have to see, but like I said, we are counting pans instead of necessarily products, so they each do count as their own item. I just figured I would go ahead and start the project with 10. I didn't feel too overwhelmed by this. And you know, just with having a backup of this product already, I wanted to make sure to kind of get this one out of use. I'm not too worried about this. I do tend to use quite a bit of product each time I do, and the pans are very small. So hopefully I'll be able to finish up some of these soon. I feel a little bit crazy having basically just rolled in 3 cream highlighters to this project, but I think it'll help give me the variety I need, and I can kind of focus on them one at a time if that's the way I'm feeling. So we'll just see how it goes. I'm really excited to start reducing my collection. and just to go through my first year-long project pan. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.